If you are looking for a newer townhome here in the Atlanta area, under $500,000, and you want to be near the BeltLine, trendy restaurants and things to do, well, don't discount West Midtown. And today I've got a 2-bedroom townhome that is currently for sale and it could be yours. Stay tuned. Hey, I'm Molly and welcome back to my channel where I talk all things living here in the Atlanta area. And today I'm going to show you this townhome that is listed and it could be yours. But hey, if you're moving here and you need some help with your home search, just reach out to me. That is what I am here for. Would love to help you out. But you guys, I am currently pedaling on this new section of the BeltLine that recently opened here in the West Midtown area. I'd say back at the end of October, and I'm actually in the neighborhood called Blandtown. Most people will just call this West Midtown. They don't really know what this neighborhood is called, but the official name is Blandtown, and it is just a couple miles west of the Midtown area. It's a great location, booming with a lot of fun things to do. Now, I'm not going to give you a full tour of this neighborhood, but I've got a, hold on a second. Whew. I am biking up this hill, and biking up a hill and talking at the same time is a little rough. So what I was going to say is that next week I will be posting a full tour of the Blandtown area so you can get a full look at what this neighborhood is all about. But if you're watching this a couple weeks after I've posted this video, just go find it on my channel. All the info will be right there. Now I'm making my way over to that townhome, which if you live at this townhome complex, you can easily get on this BeltLine path, make it your way over to Topgolf, Chattahoochee Food Works. Those are about just under 2 miles away. And you can also go over to the Wheelin', which is a pub where you can go get some drinks, shoot some pool, or there's a Mexican restaurant next door as well. So a lot of fun options. And let me just get over to this townhome complex. I'll tell you more about it and we'll go from there. I will say that last little hill is a little bit of a killer. I was getting out of breath a little bit, but I'm basically at where the trail ends for now. Eventually you can see there's a sign right behind me where they're going to continue on with this BeltLine trail. I will be very excited when it winds around and it bumps into the Grove. That's a really cool place to go grab something to drink, hang out, watch a game. So that will be really exciting. It'll take you right by the Daily as well, which is a coffee place, a great place to grab a breakfast burrito. They are so good, you guys. So the Daily, go check that out sometime. But yeah, from this point where I'm at to the townhome I'm going to show you, it's about 0.5 miles away. So not too far away. If you've got a bike or you like to run, you've got this right here. So let me keep going. And welcome to the Crosby complex. I just crossed the railroad tracks and turned off of Huff Road, which is a very busy road. And that is one thing that I love about this townhome's location that I'm going to show you. It is on the far back side, so you're not going to get that traffic noise. Now, the Crosby complex was built by Empire Communities back in 2020 to 2022. There are 69 units. The HOA is very, very low at $165 a month, and that does include the exterior maintenance and roofs. Now, the one great thing about this townhome complex is that there are no rental restrictions. Okay, you hear me? No rental restrictions, which most townhome complexes and most condo complexes limit how many units can be rented out, but this complex, nope, you can rent it out if you would want to. So this makes it very attractive for investors Or, you know, I get a lot of people that reach out to me that are thinking about buying something for their kid that's attending Georgia Tech. This is a great option because this complex is only 1 mile away from the Georgia Tech campus. So you could buy this for your kid, have them live in it with a friend, have them pay you some rent. And if you want to hang on to it as an investment purpose for after they are done with college, you could hang on to it and rent it out long term. So I believe rent here goes anywhere around $2,800 to $3,000 a month. Now, these units are going to be either 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom units, and I will say there's a couple of different floor plans, and the one I am going to show you, it is my favorite. It is the most, I feel like, the most natural type of floor plan. So let me keep walking down here and I'll get to that unit. Okay, so I am right outside the townhome unit. I want to show you that it's for sale. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a 2-car tandem garage with 2 EV chargers. So if you've got a Tesla or an electrical vehicle, you are hooked up in this townhome unit. A couple things I love about this townhome unit. One, it feels basically brand new. It was built back in 2021. It's just over 1,100 square feet, but you're on the back side of this complex, so it's quieter, not a lot of traffic. You have some extra places you can park cars, or if you've got friends visiting, they can park there. Now, there is one elephant in the room I need to address, and that is, yes, it is very close to the railroad tracks. There's actually a train going through right now. They move pretty slow. They're usually pretty quiet, but that is just a city living here, especially in the West Midtown area. It is trains, it is warehouses, it's got big trucks driving by. That is just something you have to accept if you live in the West Midtown area. Also, right across the street here, you've got the Howard School. This is a private school, K through 12, and the tuition is not cheap, y'all. It is over $40,000 a year, so they aren't messing around here. So there is a school here. There are going to be traffic, you know, drop-offs and pickups, but there is a policeman. I've seen him direct traffic here in the morning and in the afternoon. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Let me take you inside and show you this beautiful unit. All right, so what did you think of this townhome unit? You know, one thing also about this location of this particular unit in general is that when you look out the window of the kitchen or the secondary bedroom, you're not looking just at another townhome building. You got a little bit of a green space. So I do like and appreciate that about this unit. All these other units, you're going to just be looking at another townhome. So I do like that, and I do like all of this extra parking space that you can have for your friends. And did you see those little fancy bidets in the bathrooms? Anyway, those are included as well. So if you're a bidet person, well, you are in luck. But yeah, this location of the Crosby complex in general is great because, like I said, you can get over to the BeltLine half a mile away. You can get over to Topgolf, Chattahoochee Foodworks just under 2 miles away, and you can take the BeltLine to connect you there. Or you go the other way about half a mile, maybe 0.4 miles, and you are over at all the trendy restaurants and bars and some shopping there in the West Midtown area. So I'm going to take you there next and give you a little sliver and taste of what that's like. So let's go. Okay, I timed that walk. It was really a 5-minute walk down here to all of the restaurants, all the trendy scene here in the West Midtown area. And woo, I can smell that Taqeuria Del Sol. I may have to stop there for lunch after I get done filming this. But I will say one bonus of living in the Crosby complex is that you can walk to all this, because that is one thing that I don't like about West Midtown is that you have to pay to park everywhere. And sometimes those parking fees in some of those garages, whew, they can be steep for just a dinner. And that's one complaint people have about the West Midtown area in general, are the parking prices. But yeah, if you live over at the Crosby, you don't have to pay those, you just walk over. So let me give you a short spin and show you what this area is all about. Okay, so I am right here in the heart of the West Midtown area where all of the restaurants are. This is kind of like 14th and Howell Mill Road. I'm just showing you a small sliver of what is all here. Some really great fine dining, some great coffee shops. There's Putt Shack if you're looking for something fun to do. There's the Holiday Bar. There's the dive bar up the way here. So just a fun place to hang out, bring your friends or your family and get some good food in and do a little bit of shopping as well. So yeah, this is walkable from the Crosby complex. So if that townhome interests you, reach out to me. I would love to help you get it. My contact information can be found below. But hey, if it's not for you, that is okay too. Reach out to me anyway. I would love to help you out and find a place to call home here in the Atlanta area. Now, I wish the skies were much more brighter today, but I will take wearing a no coat in January with some cloudy skies. It's almost like 70 degrees here, which is bizarre. So thanks for hanging with me. If you see me out in the wild, make sure you say hello. I would love to say thank you for watching. But you guys, until next time, I'll see you around the neighborhood.